products should assistants recommend if someone's trying to achieve curls?
With curly hair, it's got quite a few problems. Like with Gemma's hair, she's got a little bit of movement in her hair, but she's also got frizziness, it's a little bit dry. And I think a lot of the clients come in and they look at one product and they hope it does all. Whereas in the Pantene range, we have 3 products. So we can have one to actually create curl and try and even it all out, because on Gemma's hair, it's quite flat. So we need to create lots of volume and curl. We also have got another product which can calm down the frizz. And then you've got a 3rd product which you can use with an iron tool or a heat tool, which can actually create nice shiny curls. And I always find the more products you use on curly hair, the better.
And so you won't overload the hair at all?
You won't overload the hair at all because the products are not heavy. The mousse is for volume and curl. The anti-frizz just calms the hair down and gives you shine on the cuticle. So no, the more products you use, the better. You just get a build-up and it helps define the curl. So many people, when they do curly hair, again, do one product and just leave it. The more you do, the more you calm the hair and the curl becomes nice. And in the industry, we call it like that wet curl, where it's dry but it looks wet and it's ideal. So the more products you use, the better. We shampooed Gemma's hair with the Perfect Curl shampoo and conditioner, and now I'm just going to apply the mousse through the hair and just work it in and scrunch it into the hair. Now, you cannot apply it enough. Just apply as much as possible and just work it into the hair from the roots to the ends. And it's literally just like scrunching up a piece of paper the way you work it. And you can see the curl just evolves. Especially where Gemma's hair was very flat on top, just work the mousse right into the roots. Use your fingers as a rake, working it in and just scrunching the hair through. And you can see it bonds the hair together. So now the curl's started to form. Now it's important when you're doing curly hair that I tend to work with a towel, dry my hands, and then scrunch the hair again before you start adding a heated hairdryer to it. So you just form the curl and it works really nicely, especially as Gemma's hair was very flat on top. So you just twist it in. It's great for if you're on a beach because mousse protects the hair as well. So it protects the hair from the harmful rays. So it's great to just cover your hair in loads of mousse like this when it's curly and it just dries naturally. Or like we're going to do it, we're going to create loads of volume, so we're going to use a hairdryer. And already you can see how the curl's coming from when we started. And that's literally just a couple of minutes, just squeezing it in with your hands. So what's important when you involve the hairdryer is that you work closely to the head, not directly on the scalp because you will burn, but just aim the hairdryer around the head shape and just holding and drying the hair which is in your hand. If you dry it from afar, then you'll blast the hair everywhere and it will end up like a frizz. And you just have it on a medium heat so it's not too hot and you just dry the hair. If you have the hairdryer too hot, then it diffuses the hair too quickly and you end up with frizz. Just using your fingers as a prong, 2 fingers together, and I'm just going in and just lifting the root and drying the root, and you get that lovely support and the curls just form on the ends. So now we're finishing off. Always go through just scrunching the hair using the hairdryer on cold, and it just helps diffuse the curl even more and stops it from going too frizzy. So now, just to finish off, we're going to use some Perfect Curls Anti-Frizz Cream. And you just need a little in the palm of your hands, like so, and just massage it into your hands. And then just work it into the curl. The same type of motion that we were doing when we were drying the hair, just working it in and just separating the curl.
So there's just no way you could have achieved that look and that amount of curl without the product, is there?
No, I mean, like I said before, you need to really work lots of product into the hair and keep overloading it with product. I think a lot of customers have this reluctance to using lots of products because they think it's going to take away shine, it's going to overload the hair and make it go limp. And as you can see, we've got volume, we've got great curls and lots of shine. So it's basically the more products you can use onto the hair, the more volume and diffusion of curl you get. With curly hair, you always need at least 3 products. You need a product to create volume, at the roots and to define the curl. You need a product to calm down the frizz, and then you need a cream or a serum at the ends just to refine these curls around your fingers, and it works really well.